Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Diana the MC, and I'm here today with
DJ Marco Polo. Okay, we are excited because we finally got in our Both Lighting USA Spider Washes in white. These are going to be game changing to our entire presentation. Most of our previous events, we've used an all black setup. We've decided to invest in an all white setup. And this will definitely elevate the experience. These spider washes, I've done research, I've been looking into them, and I've been wanting to add these to like the overall presentation. They're gonna like light up the room. They have so many different types of effects, and the cool thing about them that makes them very unique is a couple of things. Number one, they're fully battery powered spider washes. Number two, they're wireless DMX. And number three, they come in black and white, but for today's purposes, we're gonna go with white. So let's unbox them. What we got here, Diana?
They also come with like these handbags, right?
Let's see if you can get that out.
Oh, they're actually really heavy.
Uh-oh, you got this, girl. You work out, come on now. Let's get that, put that muscle to work. Okay, there you go.
Can you move the box,
let me move the box
please?
out the way. All right, what we got?
So they come in this like beautiful carrying bag, of course, like all of our other equipment does, and instructions. And then there's two of them in here. So right now we do have the white ones.
Okay, I'll take the other one out the bag here. All right.
And then we'll move the bag out of the way.
Okay, let's do that.
We'll carefully place these on the counter because we have to remember we have to treat these like a baby.
She picks that up for me. Like, that's what I tell her about all the DJ equipment. Like, treat it like you would treat a baby, you know? So that's kind of my thing, right? Just so you guys get the inside joke.
They're beautiful.
All right, what we got? What are we working with?
Let's see here.
We can put the plastic down as a bed so it doesn't scratch up. Ooh. All right, so the first thing I can tell you is that they have this really great front where it's kind of almost like at a curve here, right? And you have 6 different panels with the different diodes. So I'm pretty certain by doing that, that's going to give you the ability to provide light in a much broader range than just directionally. Now, from everything I've seen online, these things are bright, and I do mean bright. So I think there's like different levels of brightness, different types of displays, and just different ways they can illuminate the room. But I'm loving it. They feel like they're roughly, I call it about maybe 20 pounds or so, not super heavy. They also have a bracket at the bottom. So the way I'm thinking about doing this, we just invested in some gravity stands. So most likely I'm gonna put these on the gravity stands, and we'll get to that here in a little bit. Using the gravity stands, we'll probably angle these up a little bit towards the ceiling so they don't blind any of the folks that are on the dance floor or right in front of the DJ booth. So we'll get to all that. But again, we're excited. If you look on the back, first thing I notice is that, let me turn it upside down. You have this little antenna. That's going to be your wireless DMX antenna, so they can be controlled by DMX. Number 2, you have the power plug. So I'm certain in the bag there's got to be a power con. And then you have, if you want to use wire DMX, there's also a wired version. So you have DMX in and you have DMX out. The last thing I will say here is you got obviously your power button. Oh, there go your power cons there. It looks like there's a hook here that can be used if you wanted to like hang them upside down or from a truss. And then of course there's like a display here. So you have your menu setting where you can do up, down, as well as enter. This is pretty consistent with the uplights we have. We also have like the S6s, we have the IR4s, we have the 360 glow tubes. So we've been a big believer in the both product lines. And what Diana's holding up right now are your remote controls. These are gonna be great. Probably we'll use these for the demo purposes. But ultimately, the goal is to hook these up through SoundSwitch. That's really how we work our entire lighting is through the SoundSwitch program. We have the Diamond File 4, which we also got from both Lighting USA as well. So we'll work with that, get things set up, but
these are cool.
Yeah, right? It's a little...
Yeah, these are really cool. And then it also has like strobe and like fade and pulse. So it has like all these different settings. So it's really cool.
Yeah, exactly.
2 controllers. Yep. They're really nice and sleek. They're beautiful.
Yeah. if memory serves, these are probably RF controlled. So, I'm sorry, infrared controlled. So most likely you'll have to have direct line of sight versus just kind of being anywhere in the room. I'll validate that, but that's what I've read upon these so far. But yep, so all right, give us a few minutes. We'll go ahead and get these set up on the. All right, so we have them, the spider washes, they're on the counter. We have the remote. I think I mentioned a few moments ago, there's 2 remotes in the box. One remote doesn't seem to be responding, so it might be a battery or something. I'll play around with that, but this one is working. As I mentioned before, these are radio frequency remotes, and so you will need line of sight to the actual spider washes themselves for it to be responsive to the control, but that's not gonna be a problem. I'm pretty certain that you get a remote control with pretty much every product and they probably all work. So nevertheless, you got your remote. So let's go ahead and give this a whirl. So I'm gonna turn it on.
Awesome.
And wow, look at that. Oh, these things are bright. I know you can't see in the video, but there's a mirror over there that we intentionally did this in front of so we can kind of see the effect. And even just through the reflection, they're like, what, blinding, right? Like they're pretty intense. So, I mean, you have that feature. We can go to strobe. So you see the strobe effect there. Let's see what happens when we hit auto. Okay, wow, these things are super bright. Like this room is just, it looks like a freaking nightclub in Vegas just with these 2 lights, right? Let's try the fade mode and see what we get. Okay, cool. There's your fade. And then let's try pulse. So you can see you get the pulse and it looks like they're a little bit out of sync. So that it probably read the RF remote probably hit them at a separate time, but that's totally okay. The other thing I mentioned a few moments ago is that they're so bright that you probably want to angle them up a little bit so they don't like hit your guests directly in the eye, especially if they're close to like the DJ booth, depending on how you place them. But you do have the ability to like lower the brightness with the remote. So I'm trying to work on that right now. Seems like they're lowering just a tad bit, but you can make them like super bright. I think there's like maybe 5 or 6 different levels of brightness. You have to play around with them once you get them going to kind of, you know, find the right level for you based on the size of the room and how you're going to position them. But what do you think, Diana?
I mean, they're really nice. They're sleek, they're beautiful, they're bright. They will elevate any kind of experience for you know, your event, and I'm sure you're gonna drop the link.
Oh yeah, we're gonna drop the link. So again, I just gotta call this out. Both lighting, you guys have done it again.
Yeah.
They come in, think about it, they come in white or black. They're battery powered, and so you don't have to worry about like running, you know, cords or power cords in the middle of your set. They're totally battery powered. I'm gonna put these things on the top of our gravity stands, which we also have, and you're gonna be good to go. Like you just clamp them in here at the top. There's a little hole here at the top of this clamp. Secure them down and you're good to go. So you're talking about like easy setup. The other thing again is that they're wireless DMX. You have the wired DMX option if you want to go there, but again, what's the beauty of having wireless is that everything is wireless. So we're gonna tie this into SoundSwitch. We also got the diamond profile from SoundSwitch from Both Lighting USA. So that is a game-changing experience there as well. So really looking forward to getting all this integrated. We're gonna run them in concert with the S6s, which we have those across all throughout the room for our typical weddings or our big events. We also have like the IR4s that we have around the DJ booth and other areas. We have the 360 glow tube. So again, using the diamond file by SoundSwitch Diamond 4, like that's going to create like this real unified effect. But if you don't want to use that, you have the remote, and these preset features are pretty badass. So you won't be out of luck depending on which way you want to go with this right there. So I hope this video isn't like super blinding to you. Let me turn them off for a second. All right, cool. There we go. Let me turn the light back on in the room. So Diana, do you think this is a good investment? Absolutely, 100%. All right. Really good investment. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is I want to say what's up to the guys at Both Lighting USA. Marcellus, you're the man. Thank you. Dave, you're the man. Simeon, thank you for all the technical support, my brother. It's been a great experience working with you, and we cannot wait to get these things on our first gig, which will happen a little later on this week. So we'll show you some videos at our next set, how we use these and how they're just gonna light up the freaking floor.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.